Hello guys, welcome back to Anu's vlog, and today what's happening, all the accused in Babri demolition case have been acquitted by a special CBI court in Lucknow today, and the court has given the judgment for this 28-year-old case, and court is saying that it was not pre-planned, it was not premeditated, all happened all of a sudden. Better damn and good that the court didn't say there was an earthquake or something. Maybe after few years, what we'll be saying is that Babri Masjid was not demolished, it was collapsed. Just destroying now. Anyway, it's definitely a victory time for LK Advani, our former deputy prime minister, and Uma Bharati, and also Murali Manohar Joshi. Coming to the facts, it's actually unbelievable because on 6th December 1992 it happened in the public, and around 30,000 40,000 people just witnessed this act. Where all these witnesses have gone, where all these evidences have gone? 28 years legal battle was going on, and till this time the court is saying the prosecution just failed and no evidence is there. Is the common people just sitting like a couched potato and all hearing these things? I don't think so. Is our legal system failing or something? What is happening with the legal system? Is judiciary dying again and again? Even the Supreme Court has once told that it was a criminal offense, and now the court is saying no evidences is there to prove that. Let me add one more point. Do you guys remember in 2018 January, 4 senior most judges have confronted before the media that democracy will not survive without a free judiciary. And let me ask you a question. Is our judiciary still impartial? Is our legal system stands alone, or any political interventions are happening? The sarcastic joke that prevailing in the history section is that at that time the PM was Narasimha Rao, and when he heard of this protest and everything, he just closed himself in a prayer room and he didn't uttered a word against these protesters. And if he had said a no, then it could have been a change, because in order to cope up with the Hindu terrorists, the Madani have made a ISS group, and even the young Muslim men got weapons and they just got into the cities, they got into the streets, and riots happened, bloods everywhere, and the humans were just standing like a still, and they were like fireflies, even they got burned in the fire. So that much dreadful days was that. Actually historians is considering those days as black days, and what we have learned from that I don't know, but it's not the case of Indian Muslims, or it's not the case of Indian Hindus or something, but it's against Indian secularism. Actually, it's a scar against Indian secularism, and we are bleeding actually. We, the people who believe in Indian constitution, the people who believe in judiciary, the people who follows Indian rules are getting bleeded. So that we need to know. Thank you. So thank you guys for watching my videos, and I'll be back with another video. Till then, bye bye.